So I am blowing up these rocks so I can defend this expansion. I think that makes perfect sense. Something the protest player should have done, I think. And building a command center here. Nice safe place to do it because you're behind the shroud of this. What is this? Some rotten trees or whatever. There's no leaves on these things. I could see through them. Why can't they? Anyways. Yeah, no one really ever uses this back path. I mean, I suppose you can use it to nail this from the high ground, which seems like a deadly thing to do, but I've never seen it happen before. I've never done it, never seen an opponent do it. I guess just because it's so far out of the way. I mean, most of the attacking goes right up and down through the middle, especially as you take the high yields. They become the focus of your attacks. What else? Shitload of gateways, or warp gates, as expected. That is the one advantage of using Templar instead of robotics units, is that you can warp them in anywhere. So your entire army is can be warped in at any point on the field. Another good scout here. I think he scouted this base, so I hadn't expanded there, and then he's just sitting him into my natural third. And now he's scouting at this base as well. Now I say this is natural third, that's debatable. One could say this base is actually better. Even though it's high yield, it's almost easier to defend with being on the high ground. And they both have destructible rocks that are kind of mandatory. Or you could say this is natural third just because, you know, it's high ground, you got a ramp entrance and things like that. There's this narrow back entrance, but it's not too big of a deal. One thing I want to do in future games though is take this factory, instead of like just patrolling it around on a scout, just land it right here. That way I scout this base and I can pump out Hellions. And look what you can do with the Hellions. You can swing around, come in here and then harass this base, or you can go down back and you come in and harass this base. Obviously these cannons are blocking it, but I'm just saying in general sense. Or you can come up this back ramp and come down and harass this base. It's like 3 ways to harass with Hellions. And no one ever looks back here. You could probably have that factory sitting there the whole game. And I need to pull this back a touch. Looks like he did clear out the rocks here to take another expansion. He's taking this base, dried out his main. Oh, he's got 87 harvesters? That is insanity. And it looks like about 86 of them are doing nothing. That is an oversaturated base. Time to move out over here. Yeah, okay. Still missed it. Sorry, I got all messed up by the harvester count. That's almost too high. I mean, that means you can only make 110 army units, because half your supply cap is that. So, I plant this, he scouts that I am expanding here, I scout that he saw me, and then I had the Zelnaga, so I see his force moving up. So I move my force over to defend, which is much smaller at the time. If you look at the army tab, it's 120 over 18. And then I sit my army here, and then I pull my ghosts up to try to intercept them. My idea was come to the top ramp, then cloak and wait for them, but he's already here. So I'm cloaking now, looking for the Templar. There's the Templar in here. Boom, got him all. Another EMP, I think I EMP'd my own ghost there. That was a nice suicidal ghost. And now just more or less attacking. And I feel in good shape here. He's kind of clustered up here as his Zealots are doing nothing. They're only breaking through now. His Templar are doing nothing. And gateway units in general don't do well versus Terran Bio. Not without Psystorm anyways. You really need Psystorm or Colossus or something. So I may win this battle, I may not. But the point is, why am I fighting without my fortress? May as well fight with my fortress. That makes a whole lot more sense. And for no other reason than it being fun, gotta snipe a Templar. Oh yeah. This one does all the work, and this one gets the kill score. You ever play those first-person shooters where, you know, you knock the guy down to 4 hit points, then someone else's stray bullet gets the final kill? It's like, that's my death. I do 90% of the damage, I should get the better kill ratio. Only now does he get a robotics. Something to keep in mind if you're going against someone going all warp gateways, if he doesn't get a robotics, A cloaked banshee can almost end the game, because they're very reliant on a robotics facility to get observers. They have to build up robotics and get an observer out. They'll be so late on getting cloak sight. And they don't have like scan or any other sort of quick way to get cloak sight out. Having won that battle, I decided to clear this third here, and that other command center I built 2 command centers earlier. I'm not sure if we saw it, one here and one here. I didn't really give it a home, now I'm giving it a home. And now I got 300 gas and 6,000 minerals. Get on gas, you stupid SEVs. Move. Get in there. Of course, he's just as stupid as me. He's got like 5,000 probes here and nothing going on at this base. You can really tell we're Diamond League players, can't you? Diamond League just means you can do some things well. It doesn't mean you can do everything well. So I am finally scouting with this factory. I'm going to get to the sight line on this third expansion. I guess I saw the fizzle of the observer, so even though like money-wise I don't think it's worth wasting a scan on getting observer, I think just in terms of gameplay it makes sense. And money-wise it does make sense when you got 4,000 minerals banked. Oh, something I wanted to show earlier, actually. This is probably stupid to back up. I'm never going to be able to find it. Let's see. It's after I planted my third. It got attacked. Yeah, so from my view, I got this Zelnaga. Look at this. I can actually see his Templar. So even though I have no purpose to attack those guys, I still move in and EMP them. He did have quick reaction time there, so he pulled most of his guys out in time. That's unfortunate. I thought I nailed all of them. I kind of just planted the EMP and then shift-clicked in my ghost back, so I never actually watched it happen. That's too bad. I wanted that to be something cool to show. Okay. Now we're back to where we were. Yeah, smoking the energy on those things is huge. So even if you don't have any reason to attack them, sometimes maybe just sending in a ghost cloaked and just sniping and just throwing an EMP on them anyways. Looks like I'm moving up this way. I'm not microing it though. I was worried about something else. I can't remember what, but I wasn't microing this at all. So I don't even know where my ghosts are. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just pull these guys out of Storm first of all, and then maybe get some stim down. Okay, like where are my medevacs? Okay, they're all up here. Finally find my ghosts. Put on a couple of EMPs. So I still got some reinforcements up here with my medevacs. I think his Psystorm's all dry, use them all up. Probably the only good advantage of having my force split up like that is you didn't get any monster Psystorms. Now, 31 Marauders versus 16,000 probes. And some Zealots. Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't matter how many probes you have. If I got medics, you're not going to be able to kill anything. And his harvester count went from 90 to 41. Still never saturated this. Not taking out these destructible rocks actually helps him now. Now it's going to be more difficult for me to hit this third base. Do load up, and it looks like I'm planning to drop here. And I'm going to pull my reinforcements at the same time, because I'm not sure. He could be like spawning his new units here, and I know he's got a few cannons. I saw at least 4 of them. Now he'll be up to 6 in a moment. Same time trying to populate this high yield expansion. At least I got gas mining here. Still never got the gas mining going on this base, even with all the minerals gone. So yeah, taking out this base, and looks like he's moving in for a counterattack. So I'm just going to ignore the counterattack, and I'm going to go straight into his main after this. I figure if we're going to be base trading, I'll win for sure. You see my planetary, so I decided to repair, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this happen before. You throw a bunch of side storms on my SCVs, so like, this one unit SCVs can definitely beat in a fight, and that's Templar. Unit that can't attack. Oh, still got a good side storm on me. At this point, I don't even bother repairing my planetary. So just give him false hope that you can knock it down. You can't knock it down. Not with 3 stalkers, you can't. And they come in to drop. Not good timing. I even left my empty medevacs behind, which could have been fodder. But still, weren't enough to take him out. And that's GG. So yes, maybe not the best instructional video I've ever shown, but I still found it fun because this is the first time I've ever played standard, like quote-unquote, versus Protoss. No planetary fortress fast expand. And my reaction is I don't like it. I hate it. Which probably just means I need to practice at it and I'm not good at it yet. But yeah, for now I hate it. But I think I gotta stick to it on this map. This map is just too difficult to fast expand build. Such a short run distance. I think it's shorter than Steeps of War. And then there's no way you can protect this ramp with this planetary way out here. Okay, I'm gonna call that into this video. Thanks everyone, and more videos to come.